Hey YouTube, I'm going to do a quick video on this Cambo pedal by TC. I actually looked this one up to see what it was before I did it. It's actually my pal tgun lent me it a few weeks ago, and I kind of forgot about it and saw it yesterday and went, oh! In fact, there's another one. I think that was it, the only other pedal I've not actually got to yet. I got a couple of fuzz pedals off him, just for a wee shot like. So, Cambo, I typed into YouTube, up came my favourite. How to get that Stevie Ray Vaughan. It's like pure, wow, Stevie Ray Vaughan, my absolute favourite. So Cambo's designed it. I even looked it up. It's about 45 quid new. Cambo is designed to offer players a vintage and authentic sounding overdrive, delivering the classic sound of a pushed tube amp, mostly found in classic blues rock. The overdrive fattens up your tone with extra girth in the mids, creating an incredible mid-range punch which cuts through the mix, ideal for singing blues solos. The overdrive can also be used in hard rock setting, find a leap boost in a radio driven sound. Also features controls for drive and tone. The Cambo offers incredible control over the scream of the tube drive sound. So, not a tube screamer. It just controls the scream of a tube drive. Yeah, so I think pretty much it's a tube screamer. Drive, level, volume, tone, sorry. Drive, level and tone. This, I've got a rusty fuzz pedal. This is the only thing I'm not that keen on the rusty fuzz pedal is, which is the same as this, it's got a different type of switch. It's not like a mechanical switch. So when you press it, oh, I'll stomp one from a solo. Oh, it's not coming on. Oh, how annoying is that? Oh, you like go, oh, it's on. Which is something you just get used to after 2 seconds, but I have a tendency to go diddler, 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 diddler. You know what I mean? And it's like, you can't do that, you've got to go. Whether that makes a difference, it probably just makes it a cheaper switch or a more silent switch. And I suppose it's more responsive, you don't hear it going ka-dunk when you hit it. So I'm using my 70s Strat, a Tempest, which actually I saw one yesterday, was an Ibanez, and identical. So it's pretty much in a 70s Fujigen built Ibanez, I think, is where I'm going. Although at some point it was Matsumoto, I don't know. Anyway, it's a very, quite an authentic 1970s Strat, apart from it doesn't have the 3-bolt neck thing. It was like a 71 Strat or something. Anyway, let's see what this sounds like. So I'm playing through the Orange TH30. 3-way switch, so I don't have the in-between sounds, only 3 sounds on this one. So neck pickup. Middle pickup, which I never use, but I have to because I've only got 3 pickups. 3 sounds on this one. Bridge pickup. This needs new strings. So let's stomp on it and see what happens, I suppose, eh? Put all the knobs. Oh God. Look how dusty that is. That's just from being up here. It's disgusting. Yeah, so all the knobs at 12. Take some of the dust off. No dust off anymore. So what do we get? So on the bridge pickup. Middle pickup, which I never use. Yeah. Well, it passes the first test. First test is you put all, well, when I say put all the knobs at 12 o'clock, I kind of exclude the level from all the knobs at 12 o'clock thing. It's the same with an amp. I like an amp or a pedal that you can just put all the knobs at 12 o'clock, turn it on, and it sounds pretty good already. The volume's the one I don't mind having to adjust the volume, you know, if it's a bit quiet and you have to boost it a wee bit loud. But I want the rest of it just to be thingy. Same with an amp. I like an amp. Well, obviously this applies even more with the volume thing, you know, it's like you can't run a wee amp like that. It's a 30 watt tube amp. You can't have the volume at half at 12 o'clock. That's you playing a gig, not playing in the house. Listen, it's a real. It's actually. I'm actually really liking it. I think I might need to get one of these. Because it still sounds like it. I'm going to use some. The buzz was it the buzzword? Transparency. Yeah. It's still very obviously a Strat. Do I want to put reverb on? Do I? I get told I should. Not as much reverb as that though. Decay level. Colour. Wee bit of reverb. Maybe I should be using reverb a little bit more. That's kind of set really low. It kind of just makes it sound like you're playing in a bigger place rather than be pure whoa reverb boing. You know, it's just a wee bit of echoey sort of. What did it tell you to make music for? Lead boost. I feel like I might put in homage to the great Stevie Ray Vaughan, I might put in a wee bit of a blues thing because I don't really like playing along with the blues, but it's dead easy, so I'm alright for one song. That's my thing. Again, comes in a little bit with the Yngwie Malmsteen thing. One song's pretty good. Once you got into the second and third song, when it's just another one that goes, I'm bored. More drive. Full drive. Let's tune. saxophone. Wow. I'm assuming it's going to go for a sort of boost if I turn the gain down. Middle pickup. Yeah. So it sounds fun. How have we going on for? Yeah, you can. 14 minutes already, but I'm going to put some bass on this just because I've been really enjoying playing the bass the last couple of weeks. I don't play it enough. I do play it in a band, but not been in rehearsal for a couple of weeks, so I'll stick a wee bit of bass on this. And chuck some bass up. Hey! And why is not that? Didn't take that long, 14 minutes in. Less than 2 minutes to plug in, pick up and play the bass, so now I can get some bit more. So I mean, I need to get some. I'd like something like this on my pedal board because I want something that's a bit less than my rat. Which doesn't sound like it works. What's going on? Yeah, so rat pedal. Both. I've heard such things as stacking pedals. I've never stacked any pedals. Saying that, I've got the reverb on, so I'm technically stacking two as it is. So maybe there's something about it. I just feel the Rat's a little bit fuzzy. Maybe not for the Strat. Whereas I would quite like having a bit less. It's a bit more. The plan is always to have. I quite like having a ratty as the one I always use, and then having something a bit less than it, and then a couple of fuzz pedals after it, or not necessarily in that order, but in order of fuzziness. I do like my wee Delamo fuzz, and I like my Pi fuzz as well, which is kind of like, a bit more Black Sabbathy. I do, but I quite fancy a sort of something like this. I don't know. I was thinking. I don't know. I've never really got on with a tube screamer, but maybe just because I'm using a different amp or something, or this guitar, it seems to work. It does a thing. I mean, I think it's about the most copied pedal there is ever, and everyone pure swears by it. So it's like I just never really understood it. I tend to use my rather than looking up the forums to see what I like. I tend to, or look up YouTube videos to see what I like. I tend to try things, and if I don't like it, then even if everyone else does, everyone else liked Oasis. Fucking didn't. Still hate them. And Stevie Ray Vaughan, everyone loves him. And I apologise to any Stevie Ray Vaughan fans. It's fair enough. Everyone can like different music. Not everyone likes Black Sabbath. Well, not everyone likes Black Sabbath. Not everyone likes Baby Metal. I totally understand why you don't. It's totally fine. I see that whole. I'm kind of already at my limit there at 20 minutes of playing it, and that's me playing it, but I can't listen to that kind of blues. It does my head in. Okay, it's fast, and obviously I can't play anything like what Stevie Ray Vaughan can. I totally can't. It's only his taste in playing bluesy shit that. But I do like the way this is still very much a Strat with that pedal on. I don't think you can really say that with the Rat pedal the same way. It kind of tends to even out a little bit. I'm not even really sure. You could probably tell a single coil pickup from a humbucker if you've got with a switch on the Rat, but you're not really picking out a Strat or a Telly, I don't think. Or like an Ibanez RG or something like that. Yeah, so I suppose one more thing about these pedals is, one of the things I really like about these pedals is fantastic. The inputs are on the top. That means you can just ram them all together. So you could have half a dozen TC electronic pedals all sit right next to each other. And they're relatively secure because they've got flat sides. Big plus on that. Not so keen on the true bypass switch. As I said before, I like the idea of when you put your foot down, it's on, rather than putting your foot down and lifting it off and then it's on. That's just a case of getting used to it though. And a lot of people would wait till there's a bit going up here, up. Right, my solo. Doesn't make any difference if you're doing that. It's just if you're going to do the old diddle 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 woo. You have to go diddle 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 ooh. Off, so you have to like it's basically the it's not what's the opposite of offbeat? Pre-beat. Ahead of time. You have to stomp on the pedal on the upbeat, offbeat, whatever it is. I don't know. So fun. And I'm going paintballing this afternoon. We were meant to be going go-karting, and I thought, yeah, go-karting, that'd be awesome. Paintballing, I don't know. I really want to do that. I'll give it a go. I've got a funny feeling I might get a bit serious about it. I'll be everyone else will be like, kind of standing there, and I'll be the one that's diving into ditches and stuff and getting over enthusiastic. I just hope I'm good. I've never shot anything before. I just hope that, see, when I point the paintball gun at something, I've got a chance of hitting it. I don't know how good I am at hitting things, although I was messing about with Scott's got an air rifle. Oh dear. I remember it's like he uses it in the house. It's only a wee thing, a wee tiny. It's like I think it probably was a kids things in the 70s, but he fires see the I don't have any line about. The filters you get when you buy roll-ups, the wee sort of, you know, cigarette filters. They're exactly the same size as a .177 air rifle thing. So you could fire the air rifle in the house. You just put these in it. If I give them a big pile of them, you just stick them in it, and then you just shoot things, and it's about enough power from, like, you know, a couple of yards away to, like, you're not knocking over a bottle or anything like that, but you're knocking over, like, you know, if you balanced, you know, like a box of matches on top of the amp sort of thing. You know, you'd have a chance of knocking that off, or at least hitting it and moving it. So relatively safe. We've not yet combined the Skelex trick with the Tuscan Raider type shooting the cars. I don't think there'd be enough to knock the car off, but you might be. You never know. It might be enough to put you off. Bit off topic. Anyhow, rock on. See tomorrow night's live stream. I'm not actually going to drink tonight. I'm just going to stay sober so I can get proper smashed tomorrow night. And I've got half a sustainer to fit. I've managed to fit a sustainer into a guitar, a Fernandez sustainer. I got it all day yesterday, but it's done. Well, it's in. Let's assume it's going to work. But I'd say I put the two switches there, and then I put the battery in there, and you should be fun. Rock on. Catch you later.